So I experiment the before COVID and the during COVID time. I can say that life has changed like a lot. Hi everyone, I'm Charlene, and I'm here today to talk about being an au pair during the pandemic. For those who follow already the Instagram and the Facebook page of AuPairWorld, I did a takeover in mid-January 2020. If you want to see it, I think it's in the AuPairWorld story. So you can have a look if you want, and I'm going to keep going with this video. So I'm Charlene, I'm French, and I'm an au pair in England since a year and a half now. I'm 22, and this is my first au pair experience. It has been very great to be in au pair during all that time. It made me grow, made me know a bit more who I am, and also made me realize that I'm not ready to have kids at all. So anyway, so I'm in charge of 2 kids, a little girl who is 3 now and a boy who is 8. So like I said, I have been an au pair since a year and a half here, so in the same family. So I experiment the before COVID and the during COVID time. I can say that life has changed like a lot. Just like, for example, before, I only had like the little one with me 3 times a week, because I work like part-time, and so I only had her all day because her big brother was at school. But now everyone is at home, so it's double trouble really. It's kind of difficult, to be like always surrounded by kids, because you don't really have like your free time for yourself. It's like, when you're an au pair, you're already living on your work location, but it's even more difficult during COVID because you can't really escape. Before I was used to go on trip during the weekend to join my friends that I met here, and that was nice because I was like kind of a break, and doing some stuff on my own, going back like in the evening, so I can like enjoy more the time with my host family, if you know what I mean. I really need those breaks. But despite COVID, I think I'm quite lucky to be in England, because here the restrictions are not that bad, and you can like go for a walk. You don't have like restriction about time, about the kilometers. So if I want to take my backpack and go an entire day exploring the woods, I can do that, and that's kind of nice, just having a bit of exercise and putting your mind like in the fresh air to think about yourself, and just to take your mind out of the house really. So now I'm gonna talk about how is it to deal with the kids, like when you're working, like when you need to deal with homeschooling, for example. So here, like I said, I'm part-time working, so that means that I do some babysitting on Monday and Tuesday nights, and I work full day on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. So I need to deal with school 3 days a week, and that's a hard work really. Luckily my host kid got like a learning pack, so they have like a sheet of activities to do, and sometimes my host boy has like online call with his teacher, so he got like a proper lesson. um Really, I don't mind, doing like the school for my little one, because I got a childcare degree, sorry, and so I was used to work in nursery before I came here, and that was pretty cool. So I can like, you know, help her with everything, which is like like last week she had like sheets on the part of the body, part of the face, so I could help her, to improve her skills in this kind of vocabulary. And so yes, so we got like a schedule to follow during the day. So we know that at 8:45 my husband need to do this first task, and then at 10 he had a call with his teacher. So that's good to have kind of a schedule, because really it's like kind of a rhythm during the day, and you need this because when you're at home with two kids, they always want to eat. They need like to have a proper schedule to to just to know where they are in the day really. um Especially my little one, because she doesn't have like she doesn't understand yet when it's the morning, when it's lunchtime, when it's the afternoon, when it's dinner time. So that's good. And of course, being like the home teacher, it's very stressful, but I think it makes you realize that sometimes you can't like having control on everything. I'm a very stressed person, and yeah, I I learned that if you are stressed, the kids are going to be stressed too, and so you need to relax a little bit. Also, yes, the rules are not going to be followed like usually, because it's lockdown, and it's hard on everyone. It's hard on the kids, it's hard on you, it's hard on your host parents really. So sometimes, yeah, you might be less strict than you are usually, but it makes them do what they want to do in a reasonable limits, because you can't always like you can't spend all your day screaming and being stressed about them. Not, I know that my big boy spent a lot of time in front of the screens, and I'm not very okay with this, but that make him happy, and we want to keep him happy, because even if it's hard to see him all day in front of a screen, because obviously he's learning is a lot on the computer. So yes, when he's done with his homeschool work, we just do a bit of exercise. So there's this man here in England who does like workout live on YouTube twice a week. His name is John Wick, and it's very good. His workouts are very good to do with the kids. Maybe not the smaller one, but like my host boy, he's 8, and that's good for him. And also it's good for you, because after a day dealing with snacks, lunch, dinner, work, bath, and everything like this, not even thinking about of the course like the laundry and dishwasher. I mean, you've got a lot of pressure on yourself, and you need to put this pressure out, and that is very good to release this. Or if we don't do this, we try to do some yoga. There's a channel which is cosmic yoga for kids, which is very good too, and is very like appropriate for kids. Go and have a look, and yes, it's very nice to do, and sometimes can be funny. And I think after a hard day, can be good to just kind of stop with your host kids, because it just make you like forget all the trouble of the day and having a nice time with your host family, or with your host kids, I mean. So now I'm just gonna give you like maybe some advice to take care of yourself, because being an au pair during the pandemic is very tough, and you need to think about yourself too. Of course, you're here for the kids, you're here for your host family, but don't forget yourself. Lockdown is hard. We know that. Working with kids all day is hard. We know that. And so, I'm gonna be honest, it's the last few weeks have been very, very hard. So yes, I try to just take some time for me, like I said, going for a walk when you can. Even in the evening, really, after work, once your host parents are available to take care of their kids, just try to go for a little walk. And even if it's like, it happened to me sometimes to go out at 8 just to take some air and to relax. Or I like, just like, if you want to have a nice snack, just go for it. I mean, don't bribe yourself to eat what you want or to drink what you want. I mean, if you're happy eating chocolate, eat chocolate. If you're happy, like, I don't know, drink soda. Just do everything who's gonna be good for you, really. I, since this lockdown, began to take some baths. I'm not very a fan of this because of the environment, and all that stuff, but it helps you a lot to just chill and just relax, and it's good for you. And also, if you want to light some candles, to make like a cozy ambience in your room, just do it. Or what else? Watching Netflix, just go for it. Just don't feel ashamed to not spend, like, that much time with your host family. I mean, they can understand. Sometimes I spend like weekends without playing with the kids, because I just like to be on my own in my room, because it helped me just, to feel better, and yes, to be just like not in the same room as them, because just at some point just can't deal anymore with the screaming and with the drama, and that's it. And I don't think that your host parents are going to say something to you, or because they can understand that, you're stuck at home and you can't really like do anything else. And if you want to take some time for you, just take some time for you. And despite that, I'm spending like a lot of time on my own during the weekend. I noticed that lockdown made me closer with my host family, and also, when I decide to join them, like, if it's just to watch a movie or just to hang out with them, I think I appreciate more my time with them. You know what I mean? So yes, take care of yourself, because if you're good in your mind, your body is going to be good. And if you're feeling depressed, or if you need to talk to someone but you don't want to talk to your host family, just call your parents, call your friends back in your host country. That help a lot. If you need to cry. I think, it's better to put like your sadness out than to keep it inside of you, because it can very like kill you from the inside, and we don't want this of course you're here to enjoy most of your time in your host country, but of course because of the COVID we can't do this. So even if you can't go like explore cities, try to spend some time with your host parents. And it's okay if you don't want to, and it's okay to not be okay. And if you need at some point to say to your host parents, that's too much for me, I need to go back in my country, I think they can understand that. But just for the people who want to be au pair during this pandemic, just before you involve yourself, just before you say yes to a host family, just think about how hard it's going to be 24 hours, 7 days a week, surrounded by your host family, like with kids, especially if you're not used to be surrounded by kids. Just think about this and think about, are you very like ready to do this? Because in normal time I would have said to you, just go for it, because it's a super nice adventure. It's a life-changing experience. But now with the COVID, it's like you can't really do what you want to do, and it can also be a bit more difficult to go back in your country, and so it might take a little time before you're able to go back and to see your family and your friends. So before you get involved, I think my biggest advice is to think about it like quite a lot. Yes, just think about it and think about, are you ready to do this? Or maybe it would be better to wait until the pandemic is over. Of course, I don't know when it's going to be, but just think about what's going to make you more happy. So before I end this video, I would just say thank you to AuPairWorld, because since a year and a half now, I proved to myself that I could achieve a lot of things, and that I was able to go out of my comfort zone. And also that I think once I would be back in France, I would feel more grown up than I was when I left to come here. To all the au pair to be, I hope this video helped you to realize what it's going to be, how it's going to be an au pair during a pandemic. And I send you all of my best wishes. Good luck to you, and to all the current au pair, just take care of yourself. You can do it. Be strong, and yeah, you can go through it, and you can do it. Really, just stay strong, and hopefully things are gonna be better soon. Bye!